Hello everyone, my name is Tifsra and welcome back to Fall to Samurai. So, as I promised, we'll continue our evasion of Yamato. Oh, I accidentally raided that. Oh well. The enemy does that all the time, so I guess I shouldn't feel too bad. So I can get this close and I'm still supported by these guys. Actually, I'm not. Apparently. There we go, now we're supported by them. So if we do get attacked by, well, there aren't really that much that can actually attack me, come to think of it. I should just besiege it straight away. And not attack, because that would be maybe not suicidal, but it would definitely kill off the majority of my forces there. So, nope, that's not happening. There we go, I think we got the rotation straight. And then we have this army. Which I decided to go for Issei, didn't I? I think I did. And, of course, after that, we need some peacekeepers. Well, not necessarily, but just in case. It is nice to have that buffer. Sananaga. He's been a very loyal general. He's the chief of staff. Good on him. Ah, yeah, we don't want anything here. Let's see, and these guys, they're gonna try to take Mino. That is their duty. Okay. So, we're gonna have to try to drag their armies into a battle they pretty much cannot win. That's gonna be these guys' duty, and that shouldn't be too hard. Also, you guys need to be destroyed. And I'm probably gonna capture it again. No, I didn't. Thank you. I don't like useless units like that. Anyway, here up in the north, we are done with the battles we had last part. And we can't really do anything with them, can we? Unless we end the turn. But yeah, first let's try to end this fleet. And this is auto-resolvable. Of course, the auto-resolve seems to have made up its mind that we always should lose a ship. Oh well. I guess my navy would take quite a lot of damage anyway, so guess it's accurate enough. But we do have a port that we can use over here, so we just scurry back to that. Let's actually expand that as well, and pump out some new ships to replace. There we go. 3 turns of recruitment. So you have that, and you have that, which needs to be under repair. And yeah, 2 turns, and then we can get Gatling towers, and 1 turn, and then we can get Gatling towers. And that should be it for this turn, I think. So, the Yoro didn't attack me in Yamato. A wise choice. Short-sightedly. Because I'm gonna support with the other army, and I'm gonna auto-resolve that. I'm gonna crush your faces in. Oh, I see another army has arrived up here. Sure, I don't use geishas that much, but you might as well give me that mission. Did you repair that? Yes, you did. Thank you. Now I don't have to use my money to do the same. And suddenly we can just auto-resolve it. Didn't level up though. How are your experience levels after I've repaired all of this? And expanded everything. Let's see. So you're about halfway to next level. And what about you? Okay. So you're a bit further behind. So who do I send to deliver the blow to this region? Because I need someone to stabilize this.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, that guy with all the artillery. And I'll send with him some more troops right there. They'll replace the rifle lieutenants.
Up to your command.
There we go. Again a trait. I'm now brave. This guy is Tadayoshi. Brave Tadayoshi.
Ready for orders. My spirit hungers for blood.
There we go. Now we have a garrison that can pretty much defend everything. Especially considering that this is a citadel and is being expanded into a Starforge. But yeah, this is the army I was talking about that I just saw appear there.
You, my lord.
And this will be interesting. Also, if I attack these guys, the reinforcements might be coming from the very left of the battlefield and actually outflanking me, which I'm not a fan of. And if I attack these guys, the same thing might happen. So yeah, just attack some of them. Oh, I also dragged in those guys. Huh. Well, hopefully my well-trained units and my overpowering artillery will be enough to take care of that. Let's see. There's definitely a battle I had to fight myself. And hopefully this is, well, this is okay. This is okay terrain. I might even be able to use this area right here to put my Gatling guns on, so they can shoot over the heads of my front lines. So let's see. Not really. The hill is not that large as I would have liked it to. I guess I could deploy it here and then down here, and it should be able to shoot over the hedge, but yeah, the clearing on that is not that great. Also, this hill right here, I perceived it to be a bit larger. Or taller, I guess. I could place my Gatling guns like here, but that would mean my line would have to be drawn quite further back. And I don't know if I like that, because I need my artillery to have range into their deployment zone in order to be assured that they will come towards me, and I don't have to be the ones that are the attackers, even though I technically am the attacker. That seems reasonable. And then there's you. I think I'll... Unfortunately, I think I have to create like a an opening in the center where they can fire from. And, well, with that option, it is actually, I would say, feasible and a decent idea, because this is relatively flat and there's no real major dents that the enemy can hide in. So yeah, they should have a clear line of sight. I, of course, need to keep an eye on them, because, well, if the cavalry suddenly frontally charges them, I have to manually control this. Well, I don't have to, but it's I have a lot better chance of sorry, fending them off if I am manually controlling it. At least in my experience. There is a dip right here, so we could deploy it like here, but that is as far right as I think it's safe to place it. So, let's see. Rifle contractors on the right. Actually, before I forget, there we go. But yeah, you on the right and you on the left, because I think the left flank is going to be the flank that is going to take most flak. I'm not absolutely positive. but I'm fairly confident. Anyway, if anything, well, if that assumption is completely wrong, I can of course shift units around, unless the enemy instantly charges me with cavalry, which is of course a possibility. Oh, god damn it. Let's see, I want you to be like slightly in front of them, like that. And then these guys need to give them a little bit of leeway so they are not shot in the back of their heads. There we go. You should now have a clear line of sight. Start battle.
Ready to attack, sir.
So, reinforcements coming in from here, and what did I tell you? Oh, and they're instantly charging me. Actually, you guys go like that, and you guys go like that. So now the second line is killing these brutally. And these guys are kind of the sacrificial unit here. I don't like that solution, but pretty much what I have to do. And you guys, don't fire into that, please. Please. Kill this instead. Anyway, these guys are still alive. But I fear they're not going to be alive for too long, if this keeps on the way it's going. By the way, yeah, the enemy hasn't set up any artillery, have they? So like, these shots are actually my own artillery. So, stop that, and just target what I want you to target. I think that is a much better idea. Of course, not all of them wants to listen to me, and they keep picking the same targets. There we go. I should override it. Overlapping like that. Not good. And seriously, have you still not turned around yet? There we go. These guys don't have any cavalry, so I shouldn't have any reason to worry about the Gatling guns. Of course, you never know. Oh, yes, they have been hit by the blunderbuss catchy, I think. They've, yeah, here you have, well, the gunner attendants, which have really high-powered rifles, or blunderbusses, or whatever they do have. I love how these guys simply do not want to follow my orders. Because I don't think I targeted these guys. I targeted the levy unit, but I'm fairly confident it was the levy infantry. By the way, let's enable double firepower. Well, better, but not at all what I told you to aim at. And yes, fire at will is indeed off. Even though you might not have guessed from what you're seeing. Oh well. Ah, the enemy has quite a lot of cavalry here, which I have to worry about. Oh, I didn't. How didn't I get these guys selected? Actually, you guys, you can take a rest, take a breather. And you guys can get back information. Okay. So, stop firing. Okay? Yes, you follow that order. Now, shrapnel shot. Kill zone. Target fire. Fire at will. There we go. That definitely had the desired effect there. And the second line is being hit as well. Very well. Good job. What are the kills up to? 200, 200, 300 almost, 200, 200 and 200. Yes. Very overwhelming. That's for sure. Oh, I even forgot to enable the gunpowder. Yeah, with these guys standing, they might be hit by stray shots, so we'll just retreat them back here. There we go. These guys are not gonna succeed, but these guys might. Well, unless I pay attention. I do have quite a lot of ammo left. So it shouldn't be too difficult. We can have the bullets whizzing past here. Another line infantry will soon open up. And they are toast. Pretty much. Oh, that was the general. That was nice. Well, we do have some cavalry. That is quite pesky. It's not actually going for my Gatling guns, but these charges right here, they're still pretty dangerous. Because this unit, with 88 men, will do a lot of damage unless I bring in something that will stop it. And hopefully my general, with all of the revolvers he has in his unit, should be able to kill them. There we go, this is what I'm talking about, not paying attention. And yeah, that might not have been totally necessary, but that was very dangerous for my Gatling guns, so yeah, that probably would have resolved itself, but yeah, that was indeed very close. Oh, they actually might reach me. Yes, they did. Wow. Well, now it's time to retreat the men that are operating the machinery. And these guys ran off. So now it's time to return to the machinery. Okay, that unit shattered. Well, there's 17 men left, so you can see why that happened. My general might die here. That's not good. But you can still see the revolvers doing their job here. Short range support. And they are dead very, very quickly because of that. Oh. I can't really see how... Oh, they do have artillery. But it's not firing. So yeah, I can't really see why, like, these muskets or whatever managed to actually destroy a Gatling gun. Yeah, it probably was just to show that the crew took a bit of damage. Well, took all of the damage. Took catastrophic amounts of damage.
A unit has used all available ammunition.
think that's actually the Gatling guns. That is indeed very interesting. Let's just see if we can get the shots in here. Well, the shrapnel is coming in. Not on the units I wanted you to target. Although it is at the very extreme of the range you have. So I guess I can see why. But yeah, the fact that you're not following my orders, I don't like that. Anyway, so you can see where the majority of the action took place here. Like, at least a close action, which could have gone either way. Look at all these horsemen. I also almost lost my general as well. I think that might be the first time he actually has been in any real danger. By the way, I didn't tell you, but look at this. This is a railway coming into play here. Well, not really coming into play, but actually being a part of the battlefields. And I like that. And I like that. Yeah, I like that this is the case on a few battle maps. Of course, there you have the city in the background, which, well, if you call that city. That, on the other hand, is a bit more of a city. And is that actually... Yes, that is a high-resolution castle. You just compare that to these guys in the foreground. Wow. Huh, so this should be the castle town which I'm about to attack. Of course, if I think my army is up to it. I think they might be. So, we are still giving some parting barrages here, and I think the time for looking at the map and, well, also looking outside the map is over. So, let's quit back to the main. Almost at the main menu there. Of course, meant the campaign map. And let's see how well we are suited to go on the offensive. So, we didn't take that many casualties. Definitely not compared to our enemy. What did the most damage there? Gatling guns. Wow, they actually did the most damage. Republican Guard Infantry follows very closely, and then we have a whole slew of Armstrong guns. Yeah, all of the Armstrong guns, except one, follow each other on the kill counter here. Republican Guard Infantry. Yes, these are the guys we lost, I think. Yeah, 16 remaining. So I think that unit is lost. We'll have to see. So get back to this. No, we didn't actually lose them. But if I'm gonna like authors of this battle right here, I think they probably are gonna be considered dead. By the way, yeah, we don't have enough. Well, I could start besieging them and probably drag them out into a battle. They shouldn't be able to win. But I think this army is slightly too damaged for that. A lot of units are relatively well intact, but, well, it's not really that this army is not suited for it anymore. I think I would need 2 armies to do that job. Also take these guys back and hope that they are not bribed. They probably are gonna be. So yeah, do I send you guys down here, or do I have you help this general? Takamori, I think. Yes. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Oh well. So, while I have a bunch of cash, let's see if we can upgrade anything. Once again, this might be very tedious, but it is necessary. Just to make sure that we make as much cash as possible. And we definitely want to get as much income from local sources, seeing that we are quite isolated. Since no one likes me, and therefore no one wants to trade with me. And the gun batteries, they're getting ready. Oh yeah. at least all of this is not taking as long as it used to. When I had multiple things that needs upgrading in every single region. And we should be all the way around, I think. Yes, we are. Okay. No need for that anymore. Was that this turn? No, that was last turn, so get you in there and start the repair right away. So 2 more turns, and then you should have 3 more ships added to your fleet. And this army, do I really need to take care of it? Of course, it would be nice in order to stop all the raiding. That is pretty much guaranteed to happen. So let's send out a little army right here. This should be enough to take them, seeing that they are all quite depleted. 10 to happiness. Well, the units I do have in here are not really well suited for my purposes. I guess some of the artillery is, but the levy infantry? Nah, not really. And I do have enough artillery, to be honest. Also, I put my foreign veteran right here, and I want him to lead this army. Not lead, but help this army. Actually, I wanted him to join this guy, but when I gave him that order to move to Noto, this general, my daimyo, was actually present there. That's why. Can I actually do something? No, I can't, because I can't get a Shin Senegumi over to my side, since that is an agent that promotes the Shogun. And since I am not under the Shogun banner, I can't get him. This looks very good. This garrison is definitely enough to hold. All that needs to be held. And I think we'll sit back for 1 or maybe 2 turns. 2 should be enough. Except for this guy. Yeah, that appears to be it. So 2 turns. And then we'll attack Etchu. That will give us another railway station. If it has been built out. Which might not have been. I can actually spy on that. Nah, not gonna distract the garrison. Yeah, this is not strongly defended. And yeah, you do actually have the railway station built. Great. We actually have expanded on it. Not everyone actually bothers doing that. So after this is built, I think I'll go for this, just to increase the income, and allow me to build that financial building. And I could have gone for this, but this gives me, well, in effect it gives me more income as well, but it doesn't give me access to that building, which further increases my income, my potential income. So yeah, I'm gonna go for that first, and then I might go for the other one. But I might choose to go for something completely different after that. So yeah, that's what I'm taking the most useful one first. Shocking, I know. Oh, you do actually have quite a lot of levels that I haven't used. Well, let's see. I can get 1 of these. And you are at the full level. Oh, okay then. I can go for harassment. Let's see, ammunition for all units in this man's army. Sign me up. And that will allow me this, which... Oh, naval fire support cooldown minus 40 seconds. That's amazing. And this is also for training troops. Minus 50% to the upkeep cost of all units in this agent's army. To resolve 1+ to resolve a military administration, plus to resolve when supervising recruitment. Minus 5% to the cost of foreign veteran actions clan-wide. That's awesome. I'll get 1 of those, and then I have another point that, well, whether I want to spend that. I could go for this thing, which gives me a better chance of successfully harassing an army, and it will give me campaign map line of sight, which is pretty nice as well. This gives me +10 to reloading skill of artillery units in the army. Nice! I'm gonna take that immediately. Because, if you hadn't noticed, I'm quite fond of artillery. And we did have another thing, didn't we? We have a retainer. So we have the Mauser Infanteriegewehr 71. which I don't know what is in German. Let's see. 5+% to the reloading skill of rifle armed troops in this army, which this man is embedded. Very nice. And that is, so, rifle. I have seen that used, and I think I also remember it not applying to muzzle loading, which some of them are actually smoothbore. But I do have quite a lot of experienced units, well, veteran units like this. Well, not veteran, but elite units, I should say. And they tend to carry breech-loading rifles, and they are definitely rifles. So I think that might be a good skill. But what is the other one? The English Tourist. -7 to campaign movement range for... that's bad. But at least I get -2% to capture chance of being assassinated. But yeah, I really think that is a much better idea. Oh, and this further improves to that. So is it stacking? It should be stacking. Oh, look at that. That's even more stacking. So how's the bonus here? Or can I actually see that? I don't know. I don't think I see the bonuses here. I think I see the base stats. Yeah, this is definitely the base stats. Yeah, this tells me 125, and they don't take into account what the mod does. So yeah, that is not right at all. But anyway, now at least we have a foreign veteran in army, and our army has been a lot more awesome, or has gotten a lot more awesome. So yeah, we queued the construction there, but it is relatively undefended right now, which I'm not a fan of. By the way, yes, actually waiting 2 turns is a very good idea, because then my fleet will have been expanded. And since one of the thingamajigs I got from these guys, this guy, is that the naval artillery cooldown is a lot less than it used to be, then I definitely should have the naval artillery to support me. That'd be very, very nice. Also, I did notice that these guys are Republican Raiders. Huh. Yeah, so these are revolver cavalry, pretty much, but I think slightly better. But I don't think I can get that. I don't think I can get that solely because I do not have this thing. I don't have the revolver cavalry. I might want to get that pretty soon. Of course, I want to get the other thing I talked about first, but oh well. Anyway, after a lot of rambling, we have passed our time, so it's time to end this. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this part, the large battle you got there, and it definitely was a bit more hairy than I wanted to, but oh well. So, in the next part, hopefully I'll capture Echu, at least I'll try to, and hopefully I'll get these two guys together, get these guys back up and running, and have them sent over to Mino again. I don't think I'll be able to capture that with the time I have, but at least I should be able to start sending them over there. And if I have the time, Wakayama will definitely be put under a bit of strain. So that is what might be in store for you if you watch the next part. But I thank you for watching this part, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.